In this video, we talk about being a quality checker at HFT. This video will talk more about what it means to be a quality checker. At HFT, our quality checkers are called Best Life Checker. This is because HFT supports people to lead the best life possible. This video is about a role at HFT that is for people who have support from HFT. The role is about helping us find out if people are getting good support from HFT. This role is called Quality Checker. Quality Checker. A quality checker is someone who uses their own experience of having support to check whether other people are getting good support. This video tells you about what involvement means, what a quality checker does, how you can tell us if you're interested in being a quality checker, and how you can find out more. This video talks about this using simple words. There's also an easy read booklet that uses words and pictures. Harder words are shown in bold, and we'll stop as we go along to explain what each of those words mean. This part of the video explains what we mean by involvement. Involvement is when someone has the chance to say what they think about their support from HFT. You can find out more about involvement on our website. HFT. HFT provides support to people with learning disabilities. HFT support you. There are different ways that you can say what you think about your support from HFT. Here are some of the ways that you can do this. You can tell us how you want to be supported. You can tell us what you think about HFT support services. Support services. A support service is someone or something that helps or supports a person. You can go to things like Voices to be Heard meetings and have your say, and you can do things like help us to recruit and introduce new staff to HFT. The word that we use to describe all the different ways that you can have your say about your support is involvement. Now the video is going to explain what we mean by a quality checker. A quality checker is someone who has their own experience of having support. Experience. Experience means all the things you know because you have done something before. They visit people who have support from HFT to check whether they are getting good support. They help people who have support from HFT say what they want to say about their support. They help the teams at HFT to do a good job. So what does a quality checker do? This tells you a list of things that a quality checker is asked to do. They work with me and a supporter. They meet to get ready to go and visit people who have support from HFT. They make a plan about what they're going to do. They travel to different places to visit people who have support from HFT. They ask people questions about their support. The questions are written down already. They listen to what people say and they record this. Record. This means writing down or using a computer or a voice recorder to remember what someone says. They work together to make a report for the manager about what everyone said and about any changes. Report. A report is a document that tells you about something you've been finding out. They work together to make easy-read information about the visit for people who have support. They check after 6 months to see if any changes have been made. This part of the video tells you about how it all works. You'll find out all the information you need to know before you're involved. You'll be told about what you will need to do and what will happen, the time that it will take to be involved in the quality check, how much you'll be paid to be involved, including how you'll be able to claim back your expenses and claim for any additional support that you may need. Expenses. Expenses means the money you spend doing something. For this role, your expenses will be things like lunch or paying for a taxi, which will be paid back to you. This part of the video tells you about being paid for being a quality checker. You'll be paid for your time and your travel time at national minimum wage. This will be paid directly into your bank account. National minimum wage. This is the amount that you must be paid for doing a job. The amount you get paid depends on your age. Go to the government website to find this out. You'll be paid for 8 hours for training to help you to be a good quality checker. You'll be paid for the time it takes you to travel to the place to do the check. You'll be paid for the time it takes you to prepare for the check and to write the reports. You'll have your travel, lunch and any other expenses paid. If you have to travel outside of your home region, paid travel will be agreed with you in advance. If you need support to do this role, extra support will be paid for if agreed in advance. You'll be paid to attend any other meetings or events. Here's some important information about payment. HFT has a policy called Payment and Expenses for Involvement, which tells you about being paid for all the different involvement activity. Policy. A policy is a document that tells you what HFT says about something. It tells you what must and must not happen. If you get benefits, you must let the job centre know about being paid for involvement. We'll give you some information about this. If you need support to do this, please talk to your support team. Benefits. Benefits means money given to you by the government to help you live your life. So do you want to be a quality checker? Here is a list of skills and experiences that you must have. You must have had support from HFT for 6 months or more. You must know about what makes good and what makes bad support, and you must want to help people have good support. You want to help other people speak up for themselves about their support. You can communicate things clearly to other people. You might have support or communication aids to help you to do this. Communication aids. These are things that help people to communicate. Communication aids are things like equipment, support, or interpreters. You're good at being on time and you can do the role when you say that you can. You like learning things and joining in with training to help you to be able to do a really good job. You're happy to travel to the area where we're doing the checks, which will be not very far from where you live. We'll talk to you about this more. You'll also be happy to be involved in other projects which might be a little bit further away. You're happy to have a Criminal Records Bureau check to make sure that you can do the role, if we need to do this. Criminal Records Bureau check. This checks whether you have done a crime in the past. This might affect whether you can do the role. You can keep things confidential and only tell people that need to know about the things that people tell you or show you. You'll have some training to help you to be able to do this. Confidential. This means only sharing things you hear about or know about with people who you know you are supposed to tell. If you're interested in this and you want to find out more, we'll be holding an information session where you can come and meet us, ask us some questions and tell us what you're interested in. This information is also available in Easy Read booklet, but do get in touch if you need this information in another way. Easy Read. Easy Read means using pictures and simple sentences or words to explain things. If you'd like to find out about other ways you can get involved at HFT, you can get in touch with me at amy.gordon@hft.org.uk.